Greetings from Nashville. My excitement and enthusiasm about this night is tempered only by the disappointment that I have at not being able to share this moment with you in person. I always appreciate the graduation of our fellowship class. It really signals another year of success in the program and the opportunity for great physicians to go out into their world and make a really meaningful difference in their community and with the patients that they serve. This has been a great year for our program. It's been the biggest class ever. We had 5 fellows coming through this program at various points during the year, making it one of the larger programs. But it's not really about the size. It's really about the quality of the fellows that we've been able to recruit. Every year we talk about, wow, this is a great year, better than the years before. And it just keeps getting better. And much of it is because of the interest in the program by highly qualified docs who want to become palliative physicians. But a lot of it is the support structure that we have, certainly the administration at GR MEP, the support that we get from our family medicine parent program, and Mike Bishop, and now with the support through Mercy and John Benshagen and all the work that has been done there. And Kelly, what a great job you do at keeping us on track, keeping me honest, and making sure we have done what needs to be done. And certainly, in my opinion, the linchpin of why this is a great program is the great faculty we have. You all have done a great job tirelessly giving your time and talent and expertise to the fellows to make this thing just a great program. And we certainly appreciate all that you do in the lectures and the precepting and just availability to mentor the fellows and by extension the students and residents that come through our program, and because of your involvement generate an interest in palliative medicine. Special shout out to you, Barb. What a great honor that you have received this evening, and couldn't be more deserved. And I got to tell you, it wasn't even close. You just really hands down won the hearts and the respect of your peers who really felt that you, above all others, deserved this honor tonight. So my heartfelt congratulations to you, and I can't wait to give you a big hug to congratulate you in person when I get home. So what a great evening, and I did want to share just a few words with you as you enter the next phase of your professional career. I just wanted some words of encouragement that I wanted to share with you. Working with a population of patients with serious advanced and terminal illness presents a unique challenge that it's not often found in other areas of medicine. The burden of suffering that our patients and families experience often results in feelings of discouragement, and which produces complaints and frustrations and clouding of joy in their lives, and frequently in ours as well. I'd like to share a few thoughts about joy. Hopefully over this past year, you've learned that recognizing joy in life is important to me. You might recall that the album that I released a few months ago entitled Joy Wins. I still believe that, perhaps now more than ever. Earlier this week, I was sent a podcast recorded by Rabbi Brad Artson. He's from the Ziegler School of Rabbinic Studies in California, and he delivered a commencement address to graduating rabbinical students just about a month ago. And while the concepts resonate deep in my soul, I wanted to take advantage of his words. I modified them just a little bit for this moment because I think they really are applicable to you and the work that we all do. They'll apply to your patients and families, and much of this will apply to you as well. I'd like to share some tools that I hope will help you as you fight against that culture of complaints and discouragement that we sometimes see, and that you might become a radiating, pulsating center of joy, so that people in your presence remember the positive things in their life that they may have forgotten, that they would remember that every day above ground is a good day. Every day in which we are able to look into the eyes of someone that we love, we're able to touch someone and lift them up, that is a good day. That is a day of joy. It's a privilege to have meaningful work, and you will find yourself in meaningful work. You're being invited by virtue of your work into the holy of holies of people's hearts. and they will let you walk with them in their darkest valleys of sorrow and in the sheer sunlight of their terror. And they will ask you to take their hand and to carry them through. It is a great privilege to be able to do what it is that we do. I want to invite you to take the joy that is in your heart, and I want you to share it, because any joy is better when you give it to the people around you. The poet Annie Sexton said, "The joy that isn't shared, I've heard, dies young. Don't let the joy die young." Take the joy you feel and give it away freely. It turns out it's like a watering pump. The more of it you distribute, the more you'll have to give away. So hand out joy to everyone you see at all times, and know that there's plenty more where that came from. Along with giving away joy, I want to encourage you to shift the focus. There's no better guarantee for misery than to continue to focus on ourselves and what's wrong in our lives. Those people who spend their day bemoaning their own sufferings, their own tragedies, those people find themselves drifting farther and farther away from consolation. It's not that they don't suffer. We all suffer. There's nobody that doesn't carry some burden of suffering around. But some people manage to lift their eyes above the constricted boundaries of their own challenges and are able to gain strength even in those moments to lift up their fellow human beings. We must help our patients, each other, and ourselves to see beyond the challenges. As you shift that focus, through joy you can transcend your own ego and reach out and identify with those hurting souls around you. It is that sense of empathy that you all embody that drew you into this field in the first place, that you are uniquely able to use to touch people where and when they suffer and to instill joy into those moments. Ultimately, you as hospice and palliative physicians, and all of us, in fact, face a stark and simple choice. We can go through life counting all the wrongs that we have done, that have been done to us, and it will make us dry and shrill, bitter and isolated. Or knowing that we are going to have those suffering regardless, we can resolve to lift ourselves up and to help our patients lift themselves up, to be a part of the fountain of life that renews and restores. We can reach beyond the confines of our narrow souls and understand that there is a healing balm of justice in building communities of compassion and care, and a resulting joy that we all experience as we surround ourselves by the love of those who walk life with us. In doing that, we do God's work and we spread His joy. My blessing to you as future hospice and palliative physicians is that you nurture the joy, that you fend off negativism, criticism, and grumbling that will invade your experience, and that you share the joy with all you see. God bless you. Have a great evening, and thanks for letting me share just this moment. I can't wait to see you all in another month.